just did a bad thing. I regret the thing I did. And you're wondering what it is. Tell you what I did. I did a bad thing.
You know what we should do? We should give him a name. And then, like, we can, like, anytime, like, we get into, like, an argument of, like, Rockets and Spurs, we can be like, what do you say, Jimmy? Or something like, whatever name we give him.
How about... Fuck, no, I'm thinking.
I should see if I can have enough money to, like, go and get, like, another one of these.
Will we buy an actual Cardinal?
No, like, no, I mean, like, the little shirt that we put on them. And then what we'll do is, oh yeah, and on the back it even says TD with the trophy because he brought us our championships.
I don't know about that.
What I'll do is I'll try and see if I can get another one of these, and I'll do Spurs jersey on the front, Rockets jersey on the back, or either way. That way it's not like, because if we do that now. So after we had said this in the podcast, being so bored in quarantine, I figured, why not just make a shirt of every single team? And so I'm headed to Joann's or Michael's or wherever to see if we can get some more of those little mini shirts so I can design those for the Cardinal that we still don't have a name yet for, so... Yes, my facial hair looks weird. I addressed that already in the Men Squared podcast. But I couldn't find anything at Joann's or Michael's of those small shirts. So I looked up how to make them. Because I don't know how to sew. So I just looked up like if I could make them without sewing. And something said I could cut them out of socks. So I just spent $60 at Walmart, so hopefully this works. And I also didn't know if like the fabric paint or the markers would work better, so I just got both, and we're gonna try and do this. So, alright, we got our materials, let's do this. So I literally sat down for hours trying to figure out what was the best way to do this. And so I got pretty bored just sitting there, obviously. So I just turned on Community, which is why you see me look up at the TV quite a few times. So I just lined up to see how far I needed to cut the socks in order to fit the Cardinal. And then for hours, I just sat there cutting them up and up and up and up. And you see me go on my phone sometimes because just sitting there for hours cutting socks gets boring. So I go on my phone a few times just for entertainment. And then while I'm cutting these out, I'm also painting them as well. And I'm looking up the NBA teams just to make sure I don't forget any, because I want to try and do these for all of the NBA teams, and I wanted to make sure I got their jerseys as right as possible. So I was looking up all the NBA jerseys, designs, and everything like that. As you can see, like, I didn't know how to paint them well, so the bits of the sock that I wasn't using, I just used to sort of spread out the paint. And then I had to go to Walmart to get more paint because I ran out, and I decided, hey, idiot, you should get paintbrushes because that's how paint works. So I did that, and I started using paintbrushes instead. Here you can see all the mess that I've been making in my dorm. And then after hours and hours of doing this, even days, I ended up finishing, and I know they don't look great, but you know what? It's something that I did. So, and once I got done with all the teams, this was the result. again, I know they don't look great, but it's something that I did, something that I put my effort and money into, and it adds sort of a cool background to the podcast as well. So I hope you enjoy.